Hey guys, Brandon here with Exotic Cars 19, bringing you guys another car washing video. On the last one I did, it was a totally touchless car wash. I just sprayed it down with foam cannon, and then I power washed it, then I dried it with a leaf blower, and that video is done pretty well, but a couple of comments have told me that I'm using cheap products, and I don't think so, and I think they're referring to this Meguiar's Gold Class car wash. This is what I've been using forever for both the foam cannon and just putting it in my bucket. So I thought of an interesting video, as you could probably tell from the title. I'm going to be doing a comparison between the Gold Class car wash, and then if you've only seen like 2 car videos out there with the foam cannon, you probably know Mr. Pink. Chemical guys, Mr. Pink here. Apparently this is formulated for more suds for a foam cannon. You could obviously also use it with just a bucket of water as well as your normal wash soap. But anyway, so I went on Amazon and I bought some of this, just one bottle, and what I realized was if you're gonna buy it on Amazon, it's probably not smart to get one. You should probably get a couple because the shipping was almost the same price as the thing. But hey, it's worth it for this video. But anyway, I will link in the description to where you guys can buy some Mr. Pink if you guys want to, but I haven't even used it yet. As you can see, it's brand new. So what I'm going to be doing is both the BRZ and the Corvette are very dirty, so why not just wash 2 cars today? The weather's real nice. So what I'm going to do is just wash the BRZ first, and I'm going to wash it with the Meguiar's like I always do. So this is going to go obviously in the bucket. I'm only going to film the foam cannon. I'm not going to film the whole process. I have plenty of videos of that if you want to see that. But this is just going to be directly about the foam cannon. So anyway, we're going to start with the BRZ, just a foam cannon on video with the Meguiar's Gold Class. And then I'm going to wash it off camera just to speed it up. And then if you guys are only interested in seeing how the Mr. Pink reacts, then you guys can just fast forward to the Corvette being washed. And then I'll give my final thoughts after that. Do I really think it makes too much of a difference? I don't know because I haven't used it, but I don't imagine it will. I mean, it's just foam cannon and soap, so anything that makes a lot of suds, you know, there it is. Also, whenever I don't include the foam cannon in the power washer in the description or anything like that, you guys ask where I get it. You guys can get everything literally that I'm using to make the foam cannon work. You can get all of that on Amazon. The foam cannon is just a blue clean electric power washer. This is the MTM Hydro. I've had this for like 1.5 years, almost 2 years maybe, and it is still going strong, so very, very nice. Anyway guys, yeah, check the link in the description if you guys are curious about where I got any of this. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put some of this Gold Class in here, and I'm not too big on measurements, so we're just going to go ahead and eyeball it. So that's about normally what I do whenever I go over this. People on YouTube say I'm wasting it, so we'll go ahead and keep it at about 5 ounces there. So that should be pretty good, and I'll remember that for Mr. Pink. We'll do the exact same amount. So now we're just going to go ahead and add water and get the foam cannon ready. Alright, so we have our Meguiar's Gold Class soap in here ready to go. So let's just go ahead and get to it. Obviously no surprises here. If you've seen my other videos, it sprays on nicely. So just to get a baseline, let's go ahead and do it. Like I said, no surprises, especially if you've seen my other videos where I use the exact same formula. But anyway, yeah, just to kind of give you a close look, you just spray the foam on there and let it sit for a couple of minutes. You don't really want it to dry. These conditions with the sun's not really the best, but you know. And for a white car, it's kind of tough to see where exactly the foam is, so it's kind of a tough test, but just to give you an idea of the emblem and the headlights there. So yeah, that Gold Class stuff, I don't know why some people call it cheap. I mean, I'm assuming that's the products people called cheap on my last video. But you know, in my opinion, it's whatever gets the job done. It's not like Gold Class is going to damage your car, so I've had good luck with it. I've washed plenty of nice cars with the Gold Class stuff and never failed me. But anyway, maybe I'll be surprised with the Mr. Pink, but we will see. Alright, so now we're going to put the same amount of Mr. Pink in here. Alright, and that should be good. That's about the same amount as we did with the Gold Class. So let's go ahead and set this one up. Alright, so now we have the Mr. Pink in the bottle, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so as far as the density, I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but there kind of isn't one. The gold class is kind of thick enough. One thing I'm noticing though is it does smell really good. The gold class kind of has no smell at all. So as far as the density and the suds, there's really no difference, but as far as how the dirt that was tacked on there from all the rain and everything comes off, we'll see how that goes once this settles in. But anyways, I'll put kind of like the clip side by side at the end of this. You guys kind of be the difference, but it's not bad at all. Very nice and thick suds, which is exactly what we want for getting all that grime off. So yeah, we'll just wait and then rinse it off. Alright guys, so I finished washing both of the cars. They look spick and span back in the garage. And I wish I could have a more conclusive review for you guys, but both of the products kind of handled the same. Both the gold class from Meguiar's and then this chemical guy's Mr. Pink here, they did their job both just exactly the same, you know. Although Mr. Pink is more formulated for suds, I put the same amount in the foam cannon here, the MTM Hydro. Exactly, I think it was 5 fluid ounces. You guys saw, so exactly the same, and both of them seem to make the same amount of suds. I've kind of put the video side by side here, but yeah, it seems pretty much the same. The only difference, honestly, is the Mr. Pink smells better. Meguiar's has no smell at all. But anyway, yeah, both do a good job. You put the foam on it, let it sit until it starts kind of getting dry, and then the power washer just kind of takes up a bunch of the dirt to get you ready to wash by hand. So yeah, you guys can't really go wrong. Again, I'll link in the description to where you guys can get Mr. Pink and Meguiar's, the MTM foam cannon, and then the Blue Clean power washer. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.